Hey, what's up, y'all? Sorry it's been so long. I've been sleeping. I've been fighting COVID again. It's another, COVID is making its rounds back through Georgia. There's like 5 or 6 people that I know that have it. So, um, everybody in my house has been fighting it. And I just been resting. Y'all know I've been doing these personal readings and stuff. So, you know how that go. It drains my energy. So, but what's been happening, Weirdo Gang? How's everybody doing? Guys, thumbs up the video when you come in. Hey, everybody. What's up? I miss you guys. I have been recording videos on my other channel because I've been in a really calm state. Not really in the mood to like joke around and talk and be vocal and all that type of stuff. So I just been in hermit mode. I'm happy to see you guys too. Hey, everybody. All right, so I'm just gonna do a quick energy check-in for you guys to see what's going on. Like I said, anybody who's active on my other channel, New World Visions with a Z, and my Patreon, I've been posting videos on both of those. I just been in chill mode. Y'all know this the fun channel, so so I be acting a fool over here. So I figured y'all love me. Y'all will wait for me. All right, let me see what y'all got going on. If you guys want to subscribe to my other channel, it's New World Visions with a Z. I would love to have you guys over there. It's a little bit more chill on that channel, but I still do readings and stuff. So everybody thumbs up the video for me, please. I would appreciate it. Spirit, what's up with Weirdo Gang? Give me some energy cards for what's happening with Weirdo Gang right now. I did, you know what's crazy, y'all? I'm mad at myself for getting sick, all right? Because I did a reading like, was it about a month ago? And I told everybody to mask up because another round of sickness was going to come through. And of course, I was walking my ass around with no mask on. Ain't that something? But it's all good. We live and we learn, right? Okay. So the first card that I have out for everyone is the perfection of your life. Okay, listen, guys. With this, oh, thank you, honey. Thank you for the compliment, baby. Um, so the first thing that I'm getting from this, for those of you who are subscribed to my Patreon, I know my Patreon videos have been getting a little bit weird lately, but the energy over the planet is gonna be weird. It's a thing happening now that has never happened over the planet, and I think that this energy is ushering in a new enlightenment, and I believe that this has happened before in the past, but I don't think that the younger generation, like us, understood what it was. They're calling it now the Mandela effect, where things change before your eyes, where you remember certain things happen in a certain way and be in a certain way. And then all of a sudden it's like all this proof that apparently it wasn't like that, or some people remember it being one way when it was really something else. I do personally believe that that is a dimensional shift or portals. Okay, so I know it sounds strange to some of you guys. I know some of y'all don't subscribe to things like that, but anybody who is a Patreon member, you know we've been slowly but surely moving into this energy, and we all been seeing it happening very clearly in the cards. So the perfection of your life is what I feel like. This card is giving me portal energy. I don't know if you guys see it or feel it, but it feels portal-ish to me. It feels like another dimension being opened. And I know it sounds weird. I know it does. It sounds like some, it just sounds weird. All right. And then we have follow your own rhythm, which I don't really think that most of us are going to have a choice, especially light workers, chosen ones. I think that regardless to whatever is happening in the world, we're always going to march to the beat of our own drum. I don't really think we have much of a choice. We've always been forced to be that way. A lot of us have always been the black sheep, always been the one in the family that was picked on, attracting narcissists, the being bullied, stuff like that. I think it's something that we've kind of been getting used to over the years. All right, next we have Beyond the Mind, the Heartbeats. This card, every time this card comes out, it gives me a really universal energy like type of thing. I just want you guys to pay. There's a lot going on here, right? But let me point a few things out. Okay, you have the universe doing what it does here in the background, right? You have the DNA running across here. You have the eggs being hatched. If you really look, like, when you guys go and watch the playback, if you need to pause this to really look at this card, I want you to pay attention to all the stuff that's happening. I know we think we know what we know about the universe, but it's a lot happening, guys. Energetically speaking, it's a lot of energy shifts going on. We can see a separation going on with the people. If you guys subscribe to like the biblical text, you can see the separation of the wheat from the tares. You can kind of see that you have this group of people that kind of is staying low vibrational, and then you have these people who are elevating. If your eyes are open, you can see and feel what's going on. Going beyond normal, like I said, what we consider normal, okay? And then we have focus on the light. This is definitely a message for the light workers, okay? So whatever is getting ready to come out in this tarot, it's going to be something dealing with the light workers. So light workers, pay attention, okay? All right, next we have what is already with you. Remember, butterflies equal renewal. They start off as like caterpillars. They go into a shell or a cocoon, and it takes some time before they come out. They're able to fly. I like to use an analysis with them. It's like when they're in the caterpillar stage, it's kind of like they have limited movement. They're only able to reach a certain height, because they crawl, they're on the ground, they're vulnerable, they can't get away, they have no weapons, they have no way to defend themselves. They're just these ugly, hairy bugs. But then they go into their cocoon, and spirit, does this thing with them. It's kind of like us going into hermit mode. And then when they come out, it's like, oh, wow, we're able to reach these different heights. We can fly away. We don't have to sit and be vulnerable and wait for, something to come and just devour us or whatever, what have you. I think a lot of us are going through this energy shift where we are actually changing. Now, whether we acknowledge these changes or not is something totally different. But there's a lot of people going into hermit mode that are being transformed. And I'm not sure if they acknowledge it. But light workers, you definitely should be paying attention. Okay. We have the power of attraction here. All right. I don't know if you guys can see it. Listen, these cards have a lot going on. And I think that's the reason why Spirit had me use them. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot of light workers being healed, being awakened, being brought to light as to who they are, what's going on. I've been doing personal readings recently. I've been getting a lot of light workers coming to me for personal readings. So a lot of you who've been getting readings from me, you know what I'm talking about. Next, we have the word wants to be written. Look at that. Child, please. Okay, if that's not a sign that something is being renewed, that spirit is doing some awakening. And this is energy that I think a lot of people are going to ignore, or a lot of people are going to write this off as like conspiracy like type of thing. But I don't know if you guys know, if you pay attention to a lot of the movies that have been coming out over the last like maybe what 10-15 years. All of the movies is talking about this new energy. Every movie, every TV show, just about everything that's been coming out over the last like 10 or 15 years has been talking about this energy shift that's getting ready to happen. And though the masses are not going to just come out and say, hey, the universe is way more different than what we tell you guys it is. People are way more different than what they tell you it is. They want you to believe certain things about yourself. Like they'll say things like, oh, we can't do that, we're human, if you do that you'll die, if you do this, this will happen or that'll happen, from what they believe. But then when you go into the dream state, things happen in your dreams, and you're like, okay, now when I went to bed, that felt really, really real. There's a lot of things that they are never going to admit to you are real. That's why they're going to explain it away. They're going to tell, hey, Cynthia, guys, welcome, Cynthia G. I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm still weak and feel like I want to hurl a lot of times, but I've been in hermit mode. I have to be, because my energy has just been really crazy. But I'm glad to see you here, love. But yeah, guys, the masses is not going to tell us the truth of the matter, right? If we knew the truth, we would be too powerful. If we knew the truth, we would not be able to be controlled. If we knew the truth, there wouldn't be 1% of the people that are controlling the entire populace. So if we don't start to raise our vibration and start to think outside of the box, we'll continue on this cycle that we've been on for centuries and centuries and centuries. And I'm sure I'm not the only person that's tired of this never ending cycle we've been running in circles and circles and circles. So energetically, there's going to be certain people that are going to be chosen to get it. Everybody won't get it, but the people who have been chosen to get it, they will. Okay, and I'm talking to you, the ones who have been chosen to get it. All right, conscious connections. All right, so understanding that all have duality. Okay, all understanding that we all have duality, understanding that multiple personalities is a real thing, understanding that dreams mean something, understanding that you are not just what they say you are, understanding you are more than what they will tell you, what they will admit to. The people who do come out and admit the truth about what's really going on with the people and the universe, they always end up being silenced in some way, shape, form, or fashion. They either disappear or they no longer exist. Okay, and you guys can research that and look it up yourself. There's also a guy whose content I ran into recent, I want to say over the last maybe year. His name is John Levi, Jon Levi. Very interesting content. Very, very interesting content. If you guys have never heard of him, oh my goodness. Listen, I'm not saying everything that comes out of his mouth is the truth, but he has some very interesting information to share with the world. And I'm kind of glad that a lot of people are not hip to his content, because I think they would have got rid of him too already. But he's on YouTube. His name is Jon Levi. You should go check him out. But we have After the Storm. If y'all see me shaking or anything like that, I'm still dealing with the side effects of COVID. So just forgive me if I'm acting weird. I'm still trying to get my energy levels together. But After the Storm, I think that there's this thing where there's a fear that's pumped over us a lot of times. They want you to fear, oh, the end of the world is going to come and God is going to crack the sky and all of this catastrophe is going to come and there's going to be fire and brimstone and things like that, right? But I think that if we calm down, if everybody just calms down, right? Not saying that things won't happen, because they will. Okay, people are going to be people. All right, you can look people up thousands, hundreds of thousands of years ago. People are going to be people. But what I'm saying is, if we get rid of the fear factor and we look at consciousness, vibrations, right? You have to understand that this world has not been the same. It never stays the same. Change is constant. It's the only thing on the planet that is constant. Okay, so you have to know that dimensionally we have to change, because the earth changes. Okay, the earth changes. So the people who come from the earth, right? Because we're all made of dirt, and when we pass on, we go back to the earth, right? So if you don't vibrate with whatever it is you come from, then they have to get rid of you. It's like a woman being pregnant with a child. If she's vibrating in a certain frequency, her child has to vibrate in that frequency, or she may miscarry, or a stillborn, or something of the sort will happen in the womb. We have to look at ourselves as the children of the earth. Okay? I know it ain't gonna make sense to everybody, but y'all who with me, y'all know what I'm talking about. Against the grain. Against the grain. Okay, so this is not going with the flow, not believing what they want you to believe, not being a slave. Okay, not going along with the program. All right, and some of you are going to be called crazy by your family, by your friends, by your husbands and your wives. They're going to do it. It's okay. All right, because Spirit is saying it's time to come to life. And I know we think that we're living already, but a lot of us are not. Okay, they describe what we're doing now in the biblical text. It's called the Valley of the Dry Bones. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google the story, go read it. It's talking about people who are walking around flesh, eyes, they talk, they laugh, they sneeze, they look like us, they eat, they take farts, they poop, they do everything that we do, but spiritually they are dead. Okay? So we're waking up. All right? Spiritually. Right? New birth, guarded vigilantly. All right? So a lot of us are being rebirthed. Okay? And whatever that means to you. All right? We know we already all got a mama and a daddy, so we ain't talking about that birth. Okay? Think outside the box, like I said. Big, bold vision. Some of you could be having past life memories. Um, Maybe when you're sleeping, you may wake up feeling weird. I'm having a vision of somebody waking up out of their bed and trying to stand up and then falling back on the bed, almost as if they're dizzy or they still feel like they're in between dimensions. So some of you may be dealing with that, maybe fatigue or nausea or something. But I feel like past life visions or past life energy coming over a lot of people. Give me one more and then we'll move on to the tarot. I like this energy. What did I just say? Go ahead, spirit. Look at that. Legacy of light. Okay? Getting spiritual downloads. You know, getting energy from spirit, from long ago, from ancestors who've passed on, from, you know, people who've already done this. And look at this. Bottom of the deck. Relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Okay? A lot of us don't understand why we feel out of place. A lot of us don't understand why we feel like we've been the black sheep. Why we're picked on. Why do I have such a good heart and people don't like me? Why is somebody always accusing me of something? Why am I always the one who's singled out? Why am I always being picked on? Why am I always being bullied? Why do I have to fight with everybody all the time? Why, right? We all want to know why. There are certain things that happen, but when you think about the story of the Christ, right? The Christ was crucified, right? In the book, they tell us about an actual physical death. But what if your crucifixion is your self-esteem? What if your crucifixion is not being accepted by your family? What if your crucifixion is being the black sheep? Those are all forms of a death. Okay, they're just different forms. They aren't physical, but they are a form of a death, right? And a lot of times it's the death of an ego. A lot of times it's the death of a way of thinking, the death of a way of feeling, the death of being in fear, the death of not fighting for oneself, the death of being picked on because you think differently than everybody else. That's all a form of crucifixion. Okay, so you guys have to start thinking like you want to vibe high. Here's where I think it's moving me a bit, and I think that's the reason why spirit sat me on my behind and gave me COVID again to make me really go into hermit mode, is because there's so much going on, right? There's so much going on. You got the threat of nuclear, you know, stuff happening, something that's never happened, and especially not on a worldly scale. Of course, we had the Hiroshima thing, right? But that was like one area affected. But imagine if everyone in the world who had nuclear energy that was able to use that energy against someone else were to start pushing those buttons. Can you imagine what would happen to everybody on the planet? Can you imagine what would happen to humanity when we've never had this ever happen? If we don't raise our vibrations and if we don't do it quickly, there's going to be a lot of issues with humanity. And I don't know if we'll ever be able to bounce back from that if we are not vibing high to the point where if they do decide to do this, because we can't think they won't. We can't think they won't. They're crazy enough to do it. We all know they are. But if they decided to do something like that, who's going to be around to procreate? Because that stuff makes the air sick. Those people that Hiroshima thing happened to, they're still sick. All these years later, those people are still sick. So if we don't have people who can vibe high, who can go through those portals, who can go to those other dimensions and start new life forms, then what? What happens to everybody? Is there going to be a such thing as everybody? Like, we have to start thinking outside the box, guys. And I know it's hard for a lot of people because we're so used to everybody telling us everything. We go to the library, we read books of what they left behind, what they told us happened, what they think, what they believe happened with the Mayans and the Incans and these people and that people and the Greece and the Romans and everything else. But were we there? You know what I'm saying? Or are we going with what they want us to believe? And the thing is, if people are not going to get in the right mindset in order for spirit to be able to communicate with them as to what's happening and what we need to be doing in order to elevate in this new on this new earth, new heaven, new earth, right? If we aren't vibing high enough in order to shift into that energy, then we're doomed. And that's everybody. Even the ones who have the power to push those buttons, we're doomed. Oh boy. I'm gonna tell you something else that's interesting. I was watching a video of a guy who was researching ancient maps, and um they, he was looking at the maps from I think it was like the 1500s, the 1400s, the 1300s. All this stuff is on YouTube, by the way. But he was showing these maps, and on the maps, guys, they were showing, okay, so you know how we have like Alaska with the ice wall around it? On his map, well, there was a lot of them, but the guy, and the one I'm talking about in particular, showed other dimensions or pieces of land. I don't even know what to really call them because I'd never seen anything like it before. But ours was like a circle, right? And with the ice wall around it. And then when you went outside of that, right, which is where we aren't allowed to go, um, there were other ones. There were a lot of them. A bunch of circles that looked, some of them had like ice walls or something that was like blocking them from moving on. And I'm like, and he was like talking about stuff like Amelia Earhart and stuff like that, like things that just mysteriously don't really make a lot of sense. But he was talking about stuff like that. I urge you all to go and look at, or at least research to a certain extent, why do they not want us going beyond Alaska? Why is it against the law for us to go beyond that? Why are there no fly zones in certain places? Why is there certain things that you have to be special in order to visit? Why are there certain pyramids you can't enter into? Why are there certain caves you can't go into? Why is there certain areas in the Grand Canyon they don't want you to access? Guys, you have to ask yourself these questions. Like, these are things that even children would want to know the answers to. You know what I'm saying? It's a human thing to want to know why you're telling me no. It's kind of like being a kid when your mom says no, you can't go hang out with such and such. You at least want to know why. Okay, all right, mom, cool. I won't do it, but can you tell me why? You know what I'm saying? So I think that some people really need to start asking those questions. And maybe it'll trigger some of you all to, kind of wake up a little bit. I don't know. But we should wonder why we have free will from God, but man comes along and tells us we can't do certain things. I think that's really strange. If the creator of all creations gives you free will to do as you choose, and then a man, someone who's just like you, who's mortal just like you, who bleeds blood just like you, comes along and tell you, oh no, we don't want you over there. Nope. You don't have no business over there looking at nothing. You don't need to know what's happening. You don't need to understand why all this stuff is going on. No. It makes me wonder. I don't know about you guys. But I'm using my Light Seers tarot deck. And the first card that I have for you guys is the Four of Cups. I do believe for a lot of you, this is questioning things. Like we were just talking about. Questioning things. Questioning our reality. Questioning why. Why? Why am I not allowed to do certain things? Why is there certain things I can't explore? Why are there certain things I can't touch? Why? Okay. Next, we have the Page of Wands here. Okay. So for me, this feels like, finding yourself spiritually, coming to oneself about the light. Who restricts us from experiencing life the way that we wish to experience life? Who tells us that we need money to travel? Who tells us that we need a passport? Who tells us we need vaccines? Who does that? God doesn't say so. It's people. Okay? People do that. People put restrictions on where you can go, what you can do, what neighborhood you live in, your income bracket, who you can work for, taxes, all of those things put restrictions on what you can do, your freedoms as a human. Okay? Not talking about the law of the land, but as a human, right? I should be, if the whole earth is here for me to explore and do what I choose, then why are all these restrictions? Why do I have to meet certain income requirements to go to certain places? Why do I have to have passports? Why do I need vaccines? Why do I need a visa? Why do I have to why? Shit, why is the question, right? And I think a lot of us are going to start asking those important questions with the high priestess here. All right, why do I have to do that? And I'm gonna tell you something. With this Gen Z, the Generation Z that's here, I think they are, even though I think that they are less intelligent when it comes to books, right? I also believe that they are the outside of the box thinkers. I think they are the ones, if you watch those videos where they stop people on the street and be like, "Hey, how many stars are on the, flag and stripes and all that stuff?" Gen Z will ruin that, okay? They don't care about what the people have told us to learn. Gen Z are more likely to think outside of the box than us older people. They think more so in the sense of they think like conspiracy theorists naturally. They automatically question things that a lot of older generational people don't question. Even my children, they're like, "Mom, no, that doesn't make sense. This makes sense to me. This is what." And then sometimes I have to sit and think and go, "Damn, I never really thought about it like that." You know what I mean? I'm gonna say this, and you guys can take this however you want. Y'all better start listening to these younger people, because younger people are able to look at things from a different perspective. A lot of us, like my generation, we were taught to work hard, get an education, save your money, buy a house, and live happily ever after, right? And you go home to glory. My generation of children were taught, fuck work, fuck money. I want to travel the world. I want to be free. I shouldn't have any restrictions. I can go outside and eat off the ground and the grass and the water that's already exists. Fuck your bills, and you can kiss my ass, and I'm ready to fight. And I gotta say, though I wouldn't personally take that route because of who I am, but I don't blame this newer generation for feeling the way that they feel. I get it. They're watching us. They're watching us walking around in circles. That's what they're seeing. They're watching us. And then we're saying to them, "Work hard, go to college, be good, follow the law." And they get on YouTube and they're watching us being toe tagged by the powers that be, the cops, the people who are supposed to be protecting us. They're watching us betray each other. They're watching us working and everybody's sick, everybody's dying, everybody's fighting, everybody's sad, everybody's miserable. And then we sit back and wonder why they're defying all the laws. Why wouldn't they? Unless we are raising a bunch of idiots, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? It makes sense to me, especially with the star here. The star seeds. These babies are not with this shit. I'm telling you, y'all better start listening to these damn youngsters. You better start listening to them because they're seeing things that we don't see. A lot of us, we've been programmed already. We've already been programmed. We've already been chipped. We already follow the rules. We're like robots. They say vote, everybody let's go vote. They say eat this, everybody let's eat this. They say get vaccines, everybody get vaccines. These kids ain't with that shit. Look, with the Hierophant. These kids are sitting back, paying attention, watching us, laughing at our ass, laughing at us running around in circles, trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with us. What's wrong with these people? This is why our children are coming against us the way that they're coming against us. We're not thinking outside of the box, and our children are. And we're thinking we're fighting with them. They're not. No one's, listen, beautiful. No one is saying don't listen to elders. What I'm talking about is a lot of the elders have died miserable. Okay? I'm not talking about wisdom. I'm talking about spirituality. You're in your feelings because you think I'm telling these kids not to listen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you need to listen to them as well. Being an elder does not make you wise. Your experience in life is what makes you wise. There's a lot of fools with a head full of gray hair. So being old doesn't make you smart. Some of these babies have more sense than a lot of you people with gray hair on your head. Okay? So get out of your feelings and listen to what I'm saying. I'm talking about spiritually. These children are watching you. They're paying attention to you walking around in circles. These children do not want to be slaves. You're comfortable with being a slave. They aren't. That's what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm not saying disobey your parents. I'm saying listen to your children. The fool. Okay? Spirit said it, not me. Okay? There's a lot of foolish older people walking around thinking that they know what they know based off what they're used to. This is not what you're used to. This is a different energy coming over the planet. And you better be paying attention to what's happening around you. And even if you are a Bible thumper, it tells you that in the last days, the truth will come from the mouths of babes, children, young people. You better listen. I'm trying to help you. You ain't got to listen, but you need to. With the Ace of Wands, I'm telling you. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. 15 years ago, you would have never have heard of somebody getting up, putting their phone up, pressing record, making videos, and becoming a multimillionaire. It was unheard of. Your children think you're dumb for going to work every day. You want me to tell you why? Because there's 8-year-old children that can put their phones up, press record, talk about absolutely nothing, and become multimillionaires and take care of their parents, buy their parents' homes, pay their parents' debt off, buy their parents' cars, pay for whatever they want at any store. Do you really think these kids are listening to you? Don't you see their eyes closed, rolling their eyes, turning their head at you, sitting here manifesting what the fuck they want in their head? These kids ain't listening to y'all. And they're smart for not. Not when it comes to this new energy. Listen, y'all gonna have to get on board. Either you're gonna get on board or you're gonna get left. And I hate to tell you this, but a lot of y'all that's gonna try to fight this energy with your kids, all you're gonna do is ruin your relationship with your children. That's all you're gonna do. Because your kids ain't listening to you. They're not. They're paying attention to what's going on in the world. Look at them. A different generation. It's something different. It's not the same as when you were a child. Things are different. Your children are growing up different. Your children are different type of thinkers. Stop fighting with these kids and let them think outside the box. Allow them to be free. Just because you aren't free, why are your children not allowed to be free? Why? Why? Look, y'all about to make y'all kids walk away from y'all. A lot of y'all gonna fight these children right up out of your life. With the 3 of Cups here, they're gonna turn their back and they're gonna walk away. Because they focused on shit that makes sense now. The stuff you talking about don't make sense to them today in 2022. Go to work, work hard, get an education, to be in debt and die miserable. That shit don't sound appealing to them. Listen, they not trying to hear that shit. Let's be honest. Your kids don't want to die fucking slaves. And I ain't mad at them. Okay? With the 9 of Wands here, they're like, whatever. Give me nothing. Give me my fucking freedom or give me nothing. Give me my freedom or give me nothing. I came in this bitch with nothing. When I leave, I'm taking nothing. Whatever. I know it sounds crazy to people who work hard. Oh, I've been working since I was 15. Well, your kids ain't finna do it. Haven't you heard of the Great Resignation? They leaving their jobs like they ain't got no bills. Okay? Y'all better listen to these damn children with the king of wands here. These kids like, I don't give a damn, but look, this motherfucker ain't got no backpack, no food, no water, no clothes, no nothing. Ain't even got no spear to fight the damn lion off. But this motherfucker out here with a torch. Like, yeah, whatever. Come on, little lion. Here, little lion. These kids. Listen, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Your children don't think like you, y'all. I hate to bust your bubble, but a lot of you gonna end up losing good relationships with your children. I watched a video the other day. Girl about 19 years old, traveling the damn world. And the people in the chat was asking her, well, what did you take with you? She said, my bag. They said, how much money you had? She said, nothing. She said, I went online and did some research and found out I could be an expat and I can go to this country and they would help me because I'm a U.S. citizen, and I went over there with nothing. I would never do such a thing. I'm not, listen, I don't have those type of kahunas. Do you hear me? I need me some money, bitch. I don't know what you talking about, but these kids is different. Look, with the 7 of Cups, I'm telling you, these children don't care. Listen, guys, we have to get to a point where we're okay. Listen, if you raised your kids, right? You're the one who's responsible for raising your children. So if your children are thinking outside the box, you should trust what you taught them. You should trust that between what the values that you taught them, okay? You taught them to be smart, you taught them to be hard workers, you taught them to be individuals. You want them to think for themselves, right? Independent thinkers is who you wanted to produce. Now that you have them, don't fight with them. Look, these kids taking one bag with a couple dollars in it and they like, I'm finna go. I don't know where the hell this at, but it ain't America. I can promise you that. That ain't America. But listen, shit. I feel them. I listen. They keep playing with me over here in America with all this shit, and I'm sitting here watching these folks on YouTube talk about how they out here living their best life, ain't got no money, over here sitting online making videos and making money and living like kings and queens in other countries with no taxes, buying land that they never have to pay taxes on. And we want to sit here and keep playing. I'm not finna keep playing. Wow. We got the Magician. This card is giving me a lot of these portals, man. Look at that, y'all. That don't look like a portal to y'all. That don't look like a portal. That don't look like somebody manifesting. Like, I don't know why spirit keep doing this to me. This has been happening like for the last like 4 or 5 readings I've been doing. They just keep showing me all of this weird stuff. All I can say is this about the energy that I'm seeing thus far. Yeah, Kevin, this is a really dope deck. I've seen some other people using it, but I never, this time I just decided to get it. But let me say this, right? Excuse me, y'all, I'm sorry. Oh, this COVID shit. But listen, what I'm gathering from this energy that I see coming out here, there's going to be a wheat from the tear separation. I know y'all probably like, what the fuck is that? I'll tell you what that is, right? Back in the day, when you wanted bread, you had to go out and you had to gather wheat, okay? While you were gathering the wheat, there would be weeds that would grow with the wheat. It still happens, but now they do it via machine, okay? So you would gather your wheat, and this was by hand, right? You would gather your wheat. And then instead of you just going home and taking all the wheat and throwing it in a bowl and start, using your mortar, you had to separate the wheat from the weeds. That's what tares are, okay? The tares, which was the weeds, would then be burned, and the wheat would be used to make bread, okay? So that's what's happening. We can't use tares in our wheat. Okay? We can't use the weeds to eat. So the tares have to be disposed of. This is what's happening. The ones who are on board with the universal energy are the ones who will be moving on to the new earth, new heaven, new energy, new portals, new countries, new way of thinking, new friends, new food, new land, new. Okay? We have the Six of Wands. This came out in the reverse. There's going to be people who are going to reject this energy. It comes with the territory. We can't expect for all 8 billion of the people on the planet to be on board with this shit, okay? It's crazy to some of us. It's going to be people that's going to come right on this reading and be like, you are crazy. You've been watching too many movies. And I don't even watch TV like that. It's going to happen. Ace of Swords, what I tell you. This is going to be the thinkers. Look at this card, guys. Look at this stairwell. This is a stairwell in her head. You see this stairwell leading to light? Someone has to walk up all of these damn stairs. Just imagine if these are years or centuries. Look at all them damn stairs. All of our ancestors, everybody who failed, everybody who didn't make it, everybody who didn't think outside the box, everybody who failed, everybody who missed the mark, everybody who wasn't ready for this energy. Imagine these stairs being people or years or centuries. Imagine that. And now we're finally getting to this place where we're getting ready to reach the light. Right? So we got to be okay with this. And I'm not telling you to be afraid or scared or anything like that. It has to come to a point where we're okay with the earth just being the earth. It's almost like someone trying to make you be empathetic when you're not an empath. Someone trying to make you be angry when you're a nice person. Someone trying to make you fight when you're not a fighter. You can't make me, right? So the earth is just going to earth. The earth doesn't know how to do anything except earth. So if the vibration says raise higher, who are we to fight the earth? Who are we to fight with the vibration? Just go with it. Just go with it. We have strength. It came out in the reverse. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to fight with this energy, unfortunately. There's going to be some people that are going to fight this. All right, we have the Chariot. It came in sideways. Black horse, white horse. These horses are also mentioned in the biblical text. I don't remember what they mean, but I know one of them is like death and the other one is something else. I think it's like renewal or something. But go and check out what the biblical text says about the white horse and the black horse. Five of Swords. This also came out in the reverse. Yeah, this information is going to bother some people. There's going to be some people that just aren't on board with this. They're just not going to believe it. They're not going to embrace it. They're not going to roll with it. They ain't with it. Okay? They ain't with it. And it just is what it is. I mean, as the light workers, we either get on board or not. Yeah. We got the Hanged Man here. Wow, these cards are so beautiful. We have the Hanged Man here. Okay? And listen, this is either us or our offspring or both. But somebody here is seeing things from a different perspective, having to flip shit upside down in order to get the picture. Somebody here is having to do some research, having to do some soul searching, having to get an understanding of what the fuck is going on. Because listen, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It is. Okay? And then we have the Queen of Wands. Look at all that magic happening in her hands. Look at this magic in her hands. When we start to believe in our own magic, when we start to believe in our own energy, when we start to believe in our own healing, when we start to believe in our own selves, we can do all things. All things are possible through me, because I believe it. I can heal my body because I say I'm healed. I can be abundant because I say I'm abundant. I can love from my soul and expect for somebody to love me back from their soul because I said so. Not because of what they taught me. I don't have to go and break my back for a 9 to 5 to work for 30 years and then go buy a home and go buy a house. And then the next thing you know, I'm sick and can't even fucking enjoy it. Now I got to die paying doctor's bills. I can love. I can create. I can travel. I can do what I want to do. Okay? Like, really. Y'all got to stop thinking that there's limits on you. Spirit didn't give you any limits. Spirit said all things are possible. Okay? What do you believe? With the Seven of Pentacles here coming out in the reverse. What do you believe? Do you believe that you can make things happen? Do you believe that you can grow truth? Do you believe that you can do whatever you want? Do you believe that all things are possible? Do you believe that you don't owe anybody anything for a free earth that came with free water, free food, free trees, free lights, free everything, free energy, but you paying bills every month? And then you wonder why your kids looking at you like you're stupid. With the Six of Pentacles here. Okay? I don't need a whole lot of money to go out and do what I need to do here in the earth. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Who said? Who said? Shit, who are you? How do you know I won't get to Asia and some Asian women won't be like, hey lady, come here, let me feed you. Hey, let me give you somewhere to live. How do you know? You won't get your ass up and go nowhere because you're scared. With the King of Cups here. Okay? Travel. A lot of y'all scared. Scared of the unseen. Scared to leave your neighborhood. Oh, my mama still. Oh, my kids. Oh, my husband. Oh, I can't leave my job. I can't leave. I can't go do nothing. I can't do it because everybody got a damn excuse. While the karmic wheel is turning, giving people freedom, giving people the options to do what they want, eat where they want, go where they want, live where they want. And y'all say, no, I'm scared. I'm scared. Something gonna get me. If I go somewhere, somebody gonna get me. Somebody gonna get me. Look at the Five of Cups. Scared. Scared of every damn thing. Scared of your own shadow. Just scared. Scared to get up. I got a house. If I leave my house, what I'm gonna do? If I leave my kids, how they gonna survive? If I go to China, is they gonna try to hurt me because I'm black? Quit being scared of every damn thing. Just get up and go. How you gonna know what's gonna happen if you don't never do it? Huh? Shit, Three of Wands say go and walk away. Go find yourself. Go enjoy your life. Shit, a lot of us old already. Some of us already in our 40s. Life expectancy in America is about 50. Shit, we better get moving. The Three of Pentacles here. Spirit say they gonna send people to collaborate with you. They'll send people to help you. Y'all stop being afraid. You got the green light. Go. Go. You got your passport. Just go. Don't even think about the shit. Don't think about it. Don't tell your mama. Don't tell nobody. Just go. Go. Go towards the sun. You don't know where to go? Go towards the sun. Wherever the fucking sun shine the brightest, go there. Go. Go enjoy your life. Go. Go to Africa. Go dance to some fucking drums. Go ride some wild horses. Go enjoy your life. What are you doing? What are you doing? Ten of Swords here. Look at you. Scared. Every time Spirit tell you, encourage you. Come on, go. Here you go. Oh, my car. What am I going to do with my house? What are my kids going to do if I leave? What is my mom going to say? What are they going to do? Look, some of y'all like, whatever. Listen, where that damn motorcycle at? You know what I'm saying? Well, let me go. Some of y'all need to just take your car and just drive some damn where. Go explore the world with the Empress here. Listen, I love this deck, man. I love this damn deck. This deck is so dope. Look at that in her belly. That's the earth. I can't do nothing with Spirit. Spirit been on fire over here. Okay? I don't know what's going on with no other tarot readers, baby. But listen, over here, Spirit has been on fire. Let me tell you all something, okay? Y'all know I got to do my queen shit. Now I'm feeling a little bit better. I mean, I don't, but I do. Listen. Whether we like it or not, we're at a time where the earth has to submit to the Most High. Okay? The creators of all life. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that looks like. All I can tell you is what the energy feels like to me. At this point, those of you who are okay with the earthing, those of you who are okay with the planet doing what the planet does best, which is vibrate. I have a suggestion. A, change your diets. Okay. Stop eating fast food. Stop eating low vibrational food. Okay. If you can cook for yourself, I know it's really expensive right now, but if you guys, thank you guys for the well wishes. If you all can cook for yourself, cook your own food, read ingredients, don't eat artificial things, and don't put things in your body that can cause you to vibrate low. Meditation. There's also a practice that I use. It's called Chi. QI. Chi. Chi deals with, it starts off with breathing and it leads up to being able to start fires with your hands. It's an energy thing, but it takes years to master. Of course, I have not mastered it yet. Um, but my suggestion is that you guys make sure you're alkalining your food, your water, you're putting things in your body that is going to help your body to vibrate higher, and making sure that you're doing the things mentally to release all of this bullshit that they put in our brains. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you sit and watch an hour of TV, and I'm not talking about stuff that is fruit, stuff that can help you grow, stuff that can help you elevate, but the bullshit, you sit and watch an hour of nonsense on television, you probably destroyed a whole year of your life with that one fucking hour just from the bullshit that they program you with. And you don't even realize you're being programmed a lot of times. A lot of us don't. Okay? My suggestion to you guys, get off the dairy if you can. Get off the fluoride. I know you absolutely can. Start supplementing your body with the right things. Okay? Sugar, flour, starchy things, stay away from it. If you're melanated, if you are a melanated person, you need to be eating melanated food. What does Queen mean by that? Everything that you consume should look like you. If you're going to eat bread, your bread should look like it's melanated. You should be able to see that your bread has color. If you're going to eat rice, you should be able to see that your rice has color. If you're going to consume sugar, which you shouldn't be eating none of that shit. But if you're going to eat it, make sure it has a representation of what you look like. Yes, if it's not good for you, your body will still have trouble digesting it. But it's going to agree with your body better than it would if it was not bleached or processed. Okay, so your body is still going to have trouble processing it, but it'll be a bit easier because you both have something that agrees with each other. Melanin. Okay, I know that's not going to make sense to a lot of you, but for those of you that it does make sense, research what I'm saying, listen and understand what I'm saying to you guys, and alkaline your shit. Start putting turmeric in your stuff. Start making sure that you're using garlic, you're using onions, you're using peppers, you're using melanated things in your diet. Things with color. Okay? That is my suggestion to melanated people. White folks, I don't know how y'all supposed to eat. I don't really research y'all shit like that because, I ain't white. But it ain't nothing against y'all. I love y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Peace up, A-Town down. You feel me? But I don't know a whole lot about that. But what I'm saying is try your best to use things that look like your ass if you're going to eat and you melanated, okay? And I know that's not possible all the time. Some of us have busy lives. Some of us got a lot going on. But think about that shit, okay? I know wild rice is $8 for 1 grain, but that's what the hell you need to be eating, okay? Just saying. All right. So that's gonna be my suggestion. Oh, let me give y'all some advice real quick. Yeah, let me give y'all a couple of yeah, black garlic. Okay. Look, y'all better get y'all better get y'all shit together. Is what y'all best do. Okay. So when these motherfuckers start dropping bombs over Baghdad, shit, we can go on to these other dimensions that spirit gonna have for us. Because I'm telling you, these people, these people that's running shit, this 1%, I don't know. If y'all ain't questioning these folks, then you should be. You should be. Just saying. Your children questioning them motherfuckers. Your kids is. Your kids looking at them like, I don't know about you people. Okay? Your children been reading about them folks in school. They've been teaching them about them. Your children ain't stupid. A lot of y'all think, oh, what's a child? Yeah, okay. You better listen to them damn children. You better listen to them damn children. That's what you do. Listen to them children. They telling y'all. And let me tell you something. One day, me and my boys were sitting down and they said, Mama, remember this cartoon? And I said, no. I sat back, y'all, and they was telling me to watch these cartoons they watched when they was kids. I sat back and watched these cartoons. Do you know how much shit, I'm talking about truth, they is in these cartoons telling these kids? You think these kids don't know the truth? Y'all, they telling your kids the truth. If y'all think I'm lying, go sit down and watch cartoons with your kids. Go sit the fuck down and watch cartoons, especially the old school cartoons. Yo, go sit down and watch cartoons with y'all kids and y'all gonna see what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all gonna be like, what? What did they just say? I be watching cartoons and going to Google. That's how much shit they be telling the truth in cartoons. Shit, you want to elevate your mind? Watch some damn cartoons. Give me some advice for everybody. Listen, let me tell y'all. Shit, you said it was 111. Yeah, they be doing that. Spirit be doing that. It was 111 earlier too when I looked up. Everybody hit the thumbs up button, please, while I get y'all some advice. Everybody who didn't hit the thumbs up, would you mind please hitting the thumbs up for your girl? Please. Everyone who enjoying the message. Wow, look at this. Okay, hold up. Damn, let me read these off to y'all real quick. Look, check this out. Great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Didn't I just tell y'all to go on and travel? Get the hell on. Okay? Quit worrying about all this stupid shit. Ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. This is definitely some travel going on here, y'all. Spirit is, look, I don't know if a lot of us gonna even be volunteering to do this shit. Go deep. Explore your roots. Mm. Come on with it, Spirit. Surrendering to the journey. Release control. That's what I just was talking to y'all about. Stop trying to fight with the universe, man. The earth don't know how to do nothing but earth, man. We just gonna have to go with it. Fog in. Go slow. Take time. Okay? Just sometimes, when you on a journey, if you imagine yourself on this boat, sometimes you just gotta just let the water just let the ocean be the guide. Sometimes you just gotta let the waves just take you where they may. Kind of like that story. What's old boy name that got swallowed by the whale? Jonah. When he was like, shit, I ain't doing that. Spirit was like, look, I need you to go over here and you need to go do A B C D. I know plumberry chairs. I have been telling everybody that, but everybody don't be listening, child. But with the story of Jonah, Spirit say, hey, I want you to go do ABC over here. And Jonah was like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that shit. I don't want to go over there. No, fuck all. I ain't doing that shit, right? This Jonah. This some of us. I ain't doing that, Spirit. I don't want to do that. So Spirit had a whale swallow his simple ass. And guess what? The whale didn't even kill him, right? The whale went on, swam around with him in his belly. And when when the whale got to the place where Spirit told Jonah to go, the whale spit his ass up right where Spirit told him to go. See what I'm saying? It's like if we don't surrender to the journey, and listen, don't take everything so literal when it comes to the Bible. It just the story of Jonah in the whale is not like, hey, he literally got swallowed by a whale. I don't know, maybe he did, but I'm just saying, right? You have to think about it like this. Let's say spirit tell you to do something and you like, nah, I'm good. Cause you know we will do it. We have free will. We'll tell spirit we straight in a second. Like, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't apologizing. No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not going to counseling. No, 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 I'm not compromising. No, I'm not. No, I'm not going there. I'm not eating that. I'm not doing it. Right? We'll tell spirit no in a second. So imagine you done told spirit, nah, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing shit. Right? And then you end up having to do it anyway. That's the way you gotta kind of look at it. It's like, don't take the shit literal. Take it for the lesson that's in it. Like, if spirit told you to do something and you over here like, I ain't doing that shit, and they force you to do it anyway, do you want to be forced? Do you really want to sit in the belly of a fucking whale? Like, how weird is that? Like, ew. It probably stink in there. Okay. Okay. The next card is begin now. Take your first step. Okay, a lot of times spirit is that's all spirit is saying: strength, courage, and wisdom. Sometimes we just have to have the courage and the strength and the wisdom to just do something, and let earth just do what earth do. We got joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. A lot of y'all not even happy. Especially people who live over here in America, man. I know y'all not. I know a lot of us are not happy. This status quo, the paying the bills, going to work, taxes, can't go outside because COVID all over the place, can't eat what you want. Everybody hates you because you're black. Your men hate you because you're black. The women hate you because you're black. It's like, dude, go somewhere where people don't care about that. Only thing that matters is green. Who cares what you look like? Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? You got a couple dollars. Come on over here and eat with us. Like, this American way, the way that we do in America is not like it is everywhere else, you guys. If y'all don't believe me, yo, just go somewhere. You see for yourself. Wandering path. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy it. Everybody want to fight with, oh, spirit gave me a bad dream. Oh, I woke up and I was sweating. Oh, I had a dream that my mama died. Oh, I had a dream that I was in hell. It's like, okay, but you still alive. So like, chill. Like, for real. Chill out, man. Look at this. Fellow travelers. Support is all around you. What did I just tell y'all? How do we know that we not gonna get ready to go somewhere and you got all of these people around you willing to help you, but where you from in a raggedy ass America, don't nobody like you because you black. But you get somewhere else and everybody love your black ass. They're like, oh, you American? Come on. Come on. Let me show you around. Let me show you what we like to eat. Let me show you what we like to do. Americans are so Americanized in their mind. They don't even understand that the way that people think in America is not the way they think everywhere else. Even Mexicans that are here in America don't think like the Mexicans in Mexico. They don't. They're not the same. They're not. You go meet Mexicans in California, you'll be afraid of Mexicans. You go to Mexico, you be like, what? They be like, come on, I gotta give us some Corona. We're gonna have a good time. The tequila, here's the food. Those people are so loving. It's not the same, guys. And if y'all don't get up and get out of here and go and explore the world and see what everybody else in the world think about you, you're just gonna die a miserable American. And who the fuck want to do that? I know y'all don't. I know a lot of y'all don't. We got Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. Okay? A lot of you guys don't have anything to worry about. If you go somewhere, stop being so afraid that something gonna happen all the damn time. Oh, somebody's gonna do something. Something's gonna happen. Something can happen to your black ass right here in America. Go outside with your cell phone in your hand. You bitch, you got a gun. Okay? Drive while black. That shit is illegal in America. What the fuck is you talking about? What you mean? You in danger right here. The fuck you scared of? Shit. Oh, you gonna go to Russia and somebody's gonna do something to you? They gonna do something to you right here where you at. Shit, leave. Fuck these people. Fuck them. Fuck these laws. Fuck this oppression. Fuck it. Leave. What are you doing? And it's to the point now where even white people are oppressed in America. How the fuck you come over here, stole the whole country and everything in it, and not only did you oppress the motherfuckers you stole and stole from, but now you oppressing the motherfucking people you stole for? Like, these people crazy. Fucking crazy. Listen, get out of here. The spirit is telling me to tell y'all to get the fuck out of here. Fuck this place. Okay? And finally, we have transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Get the fuck out of here. Stop worrying about all this stupid shit. Everybody's so scared of everything all the time. Always shaking like booty meat. Oh, you're gonna go somewhere and somebody's gonna do something. You know, nobody finna do shit to you. You better be scared of these motherfuckers over here in the States. That's the fuck you better be scared of. Shit, half of us can't even go to the damn hospital and get medical treatment properly without the listen, go to the doctor with a cough and you black. You might not leave that motherfucker alive. You'll fuck around and wake up dead, bitch. Okay? Listen, get the fuck out of here. Okay? Get y'all asses up. I don't care how old you. I don't give a damn if you 60. Get up and go enjoy the rest of your fucking life. Fuck this place, man. Listen, Spirit ain't give us no restrictions. Spirit didn't say we had to pay taxes. Spirit didn't say we had to let these people oppress us. Spirit didn't say we had to sit here and watch our children be toe tagged all over the fucking place. Spirit didn't say that. Somebody else told you that. You don't have to believe that shit. You don't. Okay? So listen, y'all. Those of y'all who with me, because I know some of y'all ain't, and it's all good. I ain't judging you. Don't judge me. But for those of you who want to live, listen, ain't nothing stopping you from living but you. Ain't nothing stopping you from living but you. Ain't nothing stopping you from packing your bags and getting the fuck out of here but you. It ain't your mama. It ain't your kids. It ain't your husband. And it ain't your money. Get up and go. Get up and go. If you don't want to be here, you're not happy here, you don't like being oppressed here, get your ass up and leave. That's what Spirit told me to get on here and tell y'all today. So that's what I'm telling you. Get your ass up and go. Okay? If you ain't subscribed to the channel, go and subscribe. I'll be back. I love y'all. Later.